Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Top analyst predicts a 63,975% XRP rally to $333 amid grand wave anticipation. Wow. Okay. I mean, at this stage for me, hey, can you get us to $5 to $10? I mean, I'd be really happy if we could even get to $5 to $10. $333, that sounds like a big rally in like, if they're talking about like one go, that sounds really optimistic. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if they're talking about this is like a staggered process to get to that kind of price point, but if they're talking about that in kind of like, literally a matter of days, that sounds very optimistic. But look, I'm not a chart analyst, so when I'm talking about this, I can't give you experience from reading charts or anything like that. So this guy being a chart analyst, he can probably give you a better reading than I can because he's actually going by chart data. Doesn't mean that he can't be reading the chart data wrong, but he has some level of experience to give you his opinion, right? I'm just going more off of like things that I've seen in my time within the crypto market and that kind of stuff, price jumps, the market trends and stuff like that. So this is me going off more just like my experience being in the market for a few years now. And that sounds very optimistic, but I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible at all, but it just sounds quite a big jump. But hey, for me, when I look at these kind of predictions, there's two things I'm looking for, right? One, I'm looking for the sentiment. So how many analysts are bullish? Because when you've got a lot of analysts all saying like, yep, XRP is going to go. Yep, this is looking really good. I'm thinking, okay, well, even if the prices aren't all the same. So let's say you've got one analyst saying like $100 and you've got another analyst saying $10. Then you've got another analyst saying $50, right? For me, the thing is with that, right? They're all bullish. So that's the good thing for me. They're all reading the charts and saying, this looks good. So I'm expecting some kind of price action, right? So the first thing I'm looking for from this is sentiment. And then even if they're saying, okay, like $333, again, it lets me know that, okay, even if it doesn't get to that exact price point, hopefully it's going to still do well, right? Like if it's saying like $333, I'm like, well, surely then $10 isn't too much to ask, or $20, right? So that's what I get out of these kind of things. I'm getting the general vibe of what the analysts are saying, and then I'm also just getting an idea of what kind of price point I can expect, even if I'm being conservative, right? That's the way I kind of deal with this kind of information when I see these kind of articles and these kind of predictions. So I'm definitely always going to do this kind of stuff because at the end of the day, this is letting you know the general sentiment that people are saying. And look, it may be right, it may be wrong, but at least you've got something here from someone who's got actual experience of reading charts, who's giving you some kind of idea. There's never no guarantees with anything, right? So yes, it's here for general consumption. I'm not going to say take it with a pinch of salt, but I wouldn't say just bet your whole stack on whatever this guy says, right? It's something to take in, and then you can make a decision based on the information that you have, and then maybe the personal research you'll do afterwards, right? So always good to see this kind of stuff anyway, at least, because as I say, one thing I have noticed is that a lot of analysts who I see, they're all seem very bullish on XRP right now. So I'm very glad to see that, because it seems like the big price is still in play. The big action can still take place at some point soon, hopefully. So let's get into the article and then we can discuss this a little bit further. Renowned crypto analyst Dark Defender is anticipating an XRP surge to $333. The market watcher disclosed this ambitious target in his latest analysis, citing historical data as he observes the potential occurrence of a grand wave. Dark Defender first identified the grand wave in an analysis in March. Despite initial skepticism, his insights have gained traction as XRP's journey toward this grand target gains momentum. Initial XRP targets. During April, the analyst set an ambitious target of $1 for XRP by summer. XRP nearly achieved this target when it surged to 93 cents on July 13th. Dark Defender had forecasted that XRP would break the 93 cents resistance level and push towards $1.33. From this level, he expected the asset to surge to the $1.67 to $1.73 range after retesting 89 cents. However, XRP faced a massive hindrance and failed to breach the 93 cents resistance. This setback prevented the asset from hitting the projected targets. Dark Defender recalibrated his projections based on the completion of Wave 1 at 93 cents. He set the revised targets at $1.88, $5.85, and $18.22. This adjustment was in response to XRP's inability to meet the initial targets due to resistance barriers. Furthermore, in the recent analysis, the analyst highlighted the, quote, green signal, unquote, a precursor to the anticipated bull run. This signal had accurately predicted previous significant price movements, such as the 2017 bull run and the 2021 rally. Dark Defender noted that the indicator turned green again on March 23rd, signaling the potential for another substantial price surge. The Grand Wave. The technical explanation behind Dark Defender's projections lies in the Grand Wave targets. He boldly projected a staggering surge to $333 for XRP. At XRP's current price of 51 cents, achieving this target would necessitate a mind-boggling 63,975% increase. This feat would mirror XRP's rally during the 2017 bull run, which saw a 66,240% surge from February 2017 to January 2018. Nonetheless, achieving a similar rally now would be more challenging due to XRP's increased market cap. Drawing parallels with previous market movements, Dark Defender referred to a similar occurrence in 2017. Presently, XRP is gearing up for the imminent Grand Wave, projected to take shape within the highlighted green frame on the chart. According to him, the Grand Wave consists of 5 smaller waves. The first smaller wave of the Grand Wave ranges between $18 and $36. Factors to contribute to XRP rally. In addition to the technical analysis, Dark Defender took into account various factors contributing to the bullish outlook for XRP. These include the current XRP supply on exchanges, the interest of major investment firms like BlackRock in the crypto space, and Ripple's legal victory affirming XRP's non-security status. He also highlighted XRP's extensive role in the digital payment infrastructure. In addition, he referenced the asset's transaction capacity, reliability, and speed. Citing these factors, he concluded that the market is on the verge of a massive bull run. Okay, right. So, as you can tell, very optimistic. It's good to hear that he's doing it in waves, because I did think a leg up that high from what it currently is sounds quite optimistic. And the one thing I will say, it did mention this in the article, and I will just reiterate this, it sounds exactly the same as what the previous bull run was. Now, the thing about that is, when a crypto has a rally and it goes to an all-time high, right, and it jumps, however much percent. So let's just say we have an alt season and a crypto goes up 20,000% in a bull run, right? The next bull run, it wouldn't really be expected to hit another 20,000%. It will probably be like 15%, right? And then the next time it might be like 10%, and so on, so on. It goes down. Why? Because more money is going into the market cap of the crypto. So now it takes more money to increase the value of the coin, right? It takes more money to move the market, right? So if you think about Bitcoin now, the amount of money that you could put into Bitcoin originally to have made Bitcoin go on its very first bull run, it's going to take way more than that, because that money is already in the coin at this point, right? Like Bitcoin has a huge market cap now. So, it's going to take more than a few million to make Bitcoin move exponentially, right? Because it's already got millions within its market cap. So that's not going to move it very much, right? That's why when they talk about being priced out, it's because the price is already so high. You have to pay a lot of money to get into investing in Bitcoin, and then it also takes a lot of money for you to actually get profit, right? And that's why a lot of people look at altcoins now, because altcoins have lower market cap, so it takes less money for you to get a better reward. So I definitely do understand and agree with the article in the sense of, logically, you wouldn't actually expect a crypto to do the exact same amount of a leap as before, that does actually make sense. The only thing I will say where I can say maybe this could be different is, one, it missed its last bull run because of the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, yeah? And two, we could potentially get a lot of institutional adoption now that XRP is the only crypto with legal clarity. Also from a retail standpoint, right? If you're looking at crypto now and you're thinking, okay, I want to invest in crypto, what's one of the first, let's just say the first two that you would be thinking of? In my opinion, it would be Bitcoin and XRP, right? Because XRP is the only crypto that has legal clarity. Bitcoin is the OG, and so there's no real concerns with Bitcoin. SEC have said they're not going to go after Bitcoin. So these are the two safe cryptos, in my opinion. So these will be the go-to ones, right? So XRP could get a lot more money than it would have originally before. Now it's actually the crypto with legal clarity. So that could hugely go in its favor in the next bull run. So in that sense, is it possible that it could, do a rally just as good as before? I mean, maybe. So we will see, but it's going to take a lot of money to make it do that kind of price jump again, because the market cap has already had that kind of volume go through for the previous bull run, right? So it's definitely not going to be as straightforward as just saying it's going to achieve that again. But is it possible? Yeah, there's definitely factors in play that could make that happen. So as I said for me before, I'm hoping to just get into like the $5 to $10 range just to show that things are heating up for me, because I've got short-term price targets and then I've got long-term price targets, right? So for me, the $300 and stuff like that, that's more my long-term price targets, to be honest with you. Like if I can get to like $5 to $10, I'm in a situation where I can say, okay, I can take some profits here and then I can just sit back and relax for the rest of this. So I'm waiting for like the short-term price action right now. And then whatever comes after that, I'm ready for it. I can wait. Not to say that I can't wait now for the short-term price action. Like I'll wait as long as it takes regardless. Like I'm not selling at these prices. But if I could get that sooner rather than later, that would be beneficial for me personally. And I'm sure that would be the case for a lot of people, right, who are invested. But fingers crossed, man. It sounds great. There's a lot of reasons there to be optimistic, and who knows, this could be absolutely right. So I'm definitely going to take it on board. I'm not saying I'm going to absolutely be expecting this, but it's definitely something for me to just consider and think about. So I'll leave it there, but definitely some great news. But what do you think? XRP going to $333. Do you think this is possible? And if you do you think it's going to happen anytime soon? Or do you not really think this is possible? Do you not think this is really going to happen anytime soon or at all? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.